Ryan, Blackwood Tech is going public tomorrow. You're a genius. I couldn't have done it alone.
Ryan, still saying humble things to impress people?
Sophia, you're back.
Just in time to watch you become a legend. And this is Emily, Ryan's wife. Wife? Oh, I thought you were part of the staff.
Sophia, don't.
I'm joking. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. It's fine. Some women stand beside CEOs. Some women clean up after them. I stood beside him when there was no company. Then why does no one here know your name?
Emily, go home and change. Don't make this a scene.
I'm the scene?
Not tonight.
It's the cufflinks you wore to your first investor meeting. I thought you'd remember.
Emily.
Ryan, the investors are waiting. Do you remember this?
The garage office?
You say you changed the world from that tiny room.
That was a long time ago.
I still remember the nights you had no money, no investors, no hope.
You remember that?
Ryan, I was there before everyone believed in you.
The final IPO documents, you asked me to bring them.
How thoughtful. Still helping with paperwork? I helped with more than paperwork. Of course. Every wife says that.
Sophia.
What? I'm just saying success makes memories confusing. Do you think your memories are confused?
Emily, not now.
The investor in your confidence, not old arguments. Old arguments or old truth.
Emily, please.
User growth model, investor script, pricing strategy.
Sophia?
I was just looking at how much she still keeps from the past.
She kept a lot.
Maybe too much. Let's see how loyal his perfect wife looks now.
This is our core model. If it's public before IPO, we lose millions.
Who accessed it?
The export came from an old internal account.
Old account? Who still has access to old files? Say it clearly, Sophia. I'm not accusing you. I'm just worried. You were in Ryan's office yesterday. I delivered documents, and your notebook was there.
Pull up the login record.
The account name is Emily Carter.
Emily?
That account hasn't been used by me in years. But it is your account. Check the IP address, check the device, check who touched the system.
Why would someone use your account unless they had your password?
Maybe because someone wanted you to ask exactly that.
Ryan, the IPO is tomorrow. You can't risk everything for feelings.
Look at me. Do you really think I would destroy what I helped build?
I don't know what you helped build anymore. Emily, did you betray me before the most important day of my life?
You already prepared it.
The board needs certainty before the IPO.
The board or Sophia? Emily, don't make this uglier. You made it ugly when you framed me. I tried to help Ryan. That's all. Do you believe her?
The evidence points to you.
5 years, Ryan. I sold my mother's necklace to pay your first office rent.
What?
Ryan, she's emotional. Don't let her rewrite history. Ask me. Just once. Ask me if I leaked it.
Did you?
I don't know who you are anymore.
Then I finally know who you are. Maybe this is best for everyone. No. This is best for you.
You're leaving with that?
This is mine. Every page.
Keep it. It won't save you.
One day you'll know who built your empire.
Mom, I'll find a way.
Miss Carter, your mother's payment is overdue. Please contact us immediately.
I will, I promise. I gave him everything and kept no proof for myself. Goodbye, Ryan.
Our user growth is unstoppable.
It isn't growth. Paid eat great. It's paid traffic disguised as retention.
Excuse me?
Your day 7 retention drops by 70%. Real users don't behave like that. Bots do.
And your recommendation?
Don't invest.
What's your position here?
Junior analyst.
Not anymore.
You don't think like an assistant. You think like a founder.
I helped build one once.
New girl, conference room needs water.
And don't touch the investment files. They're not recipes. Got it.
What are you staring at?
Their user growth is fake. You read one page and suddenly you're an expert? Day 1 downloads are rising, but day 7 retention collapses. That's paid traffic, not real users.
You're an assistant. Assist. Let her finish.
Mr. Reed, she's new.
Explain.
Their growth curve is too clean. Real users fluctuate, bots don't. And their ad spend doubled the same week their organic growth exploded.
Where did you find that?
Page 17. Hidden in the footnotes.
It could be a coincidence.
Then ask them for raw cohort data. If they refuse, walk away.
Call the founder. Request raw data now. Due to confidentiality, raw data are unavailable.
Then they're hiding something. Or she guessed right.
What's your name?
Emily Carter.
Your title?
Junior assistant.
Not for long. From today, you join the real meetings.
Why is the assistant this meeting?
Because she saved us from a bad investment.
One lucky call doesn't make her qualified.
Then judge the report, not my title. The project I recommend is MedLink AI. Small revenue, weak branding, but strong hospital retention.
Medical software? Too slow, too boring.
Boring is not bad. Hospitals don't switch systems easily once trust is built. Growth without heavy marketing means product demand is real.
What's the risk?
Regulation, slow sales cycle, and weak sales team. But if we help them build enterprise sales, valuation could triple.
Timeline?
18 months.
Too optimistic.
No, conservative.
Did you speak with their customers?
6 hospitals, 2 clinics, 2 procurement director who said if they had better support, we'd expand next quarter.
You called customers yourself?
That's due diligence.
You did all this in one night?
I don't sleep much when something is worth building.
Have you built a company before?
I helped someone build one.
And where is that company now?
Public. Successful. And convinced I had nothing to do with it.
Why did everything start breaking after she left? User retention is down 32%. Marketing costs are up 40%.
We just went public. How is this possible?
The product roadmap shifted after the IPO.
Shifted by whom?
By strategy. We needed a luxury brand image.
We needed users, Sophia, not party photos.
Those events
Sophia, not punctum foes.
built investor confidence.
It didn't build revenue.
Excuse me?
Leave us.
Ryan, pressure's normal after IPO. Don't panic.
This isn't pressure. This is structural failure.
Then hire more consultants.
We had a system that worked.
You mean Emily's little notes?
What did you say?
I mean, she always liked pretending she understood your work.
Focus on retention before acquisition. This is Emily's handwriting.
Wives write notes everywhere.
This was before our first seed round.
Ryan, don't romanticize the past.
I'm not. Pricing model, investor objections, user interviews.
You're tired.
No. No. For the first time in 3 years, I'm awake.
Emily Carter.
If we don't secure financing, Ryan, you lose control.
I'm aware.
Awareness doesn't stop a falling stock price.
Reed Capital has turned around 3 failing tech firms. We should approach them.
Reed Capital is selective.
Then give them a reason to select us.
They already rejected us twice last year. Try again.
They responded.
Read it.
Before any discussion, provide full access to founding documents, early user data, first pitch board, pricing model, and pre-seed investor correspondence.
That's unusually specific.
Too specific.
Maybe they're thorough.
We also require records from the company's garage office period.
Nobody calls it that outside the founding team.
Old press articles mentioned it.
No. They didn't. Who signed the email? Smother. Just one letter.
Which letter?
E.
E could be anyone.
Why do you look scared?
I'm cautious.
Good. Be cautious.
It can't be her.
Reed Capital's representative will now enter.
Emily.
No.
What are you doing here?
Representing Reed Capital. That's impossible.
It's not. Ms. Carter led the acquisition strategy.
Miss Carter?
Reed Capital has acquired a significant voting position through debt restructuring and open market purchases.
You bought shares in my company?
No, Ryan. I bought shares in the company I helped build. With Nathan's money, I assume? With my analysis. His fund, our legal team, your fear.
Emily, we should talk privately.
We are not husband and wife in this room.
Emily.
Miss Carter. Mr. Blackwood, from today on, I approve your budget. Let's begin with the marketing budget. Marketing is not your area, Emily. In this room, it's Miss Carter. Fine. Miss Carter, you've been here 10 minutes. You don't understand our brand. I understand numbers. Campaign A, 2 million spent, conversion rate 0.8%. Campaign B, celebrity event 1.5 million spent, no measurable user growth. Campaign C, luxury launch dinner, high press exposure, 0 retention impact.
Those campaigns were approved by Sophia.
Brand value takes time.
Emily.
Do you want me to save your company or protect her feelings?
This is personal revenge. If I wanted revenge, I'd let this company collapse. You came back to humiliate me. No. I came back to stop you from spending money like applause can replace users.
She has a point.
Are you going to let your ex-wife's wife tax me in your own company?
She's not attacking you. She's reading the report.
Effect immediately, all marketing projects under Sophia Lane are frozen pending review. You can't do that. I just did. I have a story about Ryan Blackwood's vengeful ex-wife.
Miss Carter, is it true you're Ryan Blackwood's ex-wife?
That's enough.
Don't.
Emily, enough?
I can answer. Maybe you shouldn't speak while emotions are high. Your concern always arrives with cameras.
Miss Carter, yes or no? Is this revenge?
If I wanted revenge, I would not restructure Blackwood Tech. I would let it die.
Then why come back?
Because broken things are not always worthless. Sometimes they were just handed to the wrong people. That sounds personal. That sounds personal. Numbers are personal when people use them to hide failure. But what is your actual history with the company? I helped build its first model. That's a very big claim from someone who's never on the founding documents. Foundings don't always name the person doing the work.
Reed Capital stands behind Miss Carter's qualifications.
Can she prove it?
Yes. And when I do, some people will wish they'd stayed quiet.
You claimed you helped build Blackwood Tech's first model. Prove it.
Finally. I will. This is the first complete business plan of Blackwood Tech, created 5 years ago, before the seed round, before the company had an office. Anyone can make an old-looking document. That's why we'll start with metadata.
Creation date confirmed 5 years ago. Author initials EC.
Emily Carter.
Initials are not proof.
Agreed.
These are Ryan's best Q&A notes. Every red comment is mine. Every ejection listed here appeared in the actual seed meeting.
Do we have confirmation?
The Cargtide investor email matches her notes.
She could have copied them later. From a meeting I wasn't officially invited to?
You weren't invited, but you prepared me.
Every night.
What else do you have?
User interviews, pricing model, market positioning, and one document Sophia can't explain.
What document?
The office lease payment. Blackwood Tech's first office wasn't paid for by investors. It was paid for by me. That's ridiculous. Then let's read the bank record.
The money came from selling my mother's necklace.
What necklace? You sold your mother's necklace?
It was the only thing she left me.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because I thought love didn't need receipts.
You called it luck when the landlord gave you 1 more month.
It was you.
Yes. Ryan, don't fall for this. She's weaponizing old sacrifices. Sacrifices you took credit for. I never said that.
You let me believe it.
I comforted you when she couldn't. I was working nights to pay your office rent. Did you about the necklace?
Did you know about the necklace?
No. Then why did you ask me once whether my mother left me anything valuable? She's twisting things.
Like twisted the leak? Like she twisted the press? Like she twisted my marriage?
Emily.
Don't say my name like you miss me now. I didn't come here to make you love me again. I came here to make you see. You're not done, are you? Not even close.
We need to make Emily look guilty again. She should have stayed gone.
You said this was urgent.
I need access to Blackwood Tech's internal system.
That company is under investor audit. Too risky.
I'm paying triple.
What do you want done?
Leak the restructuring plan. Make it trace back to Emily Carter's account.
Again?
The first leak ruined her marriage. The second will ruin her career.
Reed Capital has strong security.
Then use someone inside. Her permissions were recently stored.
If this goes wrong, it points to you.
It won't.
You're building a full frame.
I'm building the truth people will believe. I'm building the truth, Friedla.
And Ryan?
Ryan believes what hurts him the most. Always has. Tomorrow, though, the board will see her as a thief again.
And if she proves it wasn't her?
Then I'll give them something worse.
You really hate her.
No. I fear her. Because if Emily wins, everyone will know I was never the woman behind Ryan's success. Do it. Emily Carter falls tomorrow.
The restructuring plan was exported at 2:13 a.m.
From whose account?
Emily Carter's investor access account.
Again? Say the full record.
Remote login, authorized key, admin level download.
Show the IP address.
It was masked.
Then show the failed login attempts before access.
There were 5 failed attempts from an internal terminal.
Which terminal?
Data room station 3.
Anyone could have used that. Exactly. So we checked door access.
The door log was deleted.
Convenient. Too venient.
Lock the real one leaves until we recover the log.
You can't hold us here like criminals. Someone in this room already acted like one.
She's manipulating you.
No. She's investigating.
Someone entered at 2:01 a.m.
Whose badge?
Sophia Lane's assistant.
She's lying. My assistant would never touch the server.
Then she has nothing to fear.
Play the recovered footage. She used a Prairie access badge.
I never gave her one.
I didn't say you did.
You're implying it. I'm waiting for her to say it.
Waiting for her to say it. I was asked to pick up documents. By whom? Miss Lane.
Careful.
Let her speak.
She said Miss Carter would take the blame. She said no one would believe an ex-wife.
That's what is ridiculous.
Did she give you instructions in writing? Voice message.
She's making this up.
Then let's hear them.
Use Emily's account. She already looked guilty once. She'll look guilty again.
Tell me that isn't you.
Ryan, I can explain. That's the problem. You always can.
Sophia, did you frame Emily?
I did it for you!
For me?
For your company, for your future! You mean for your place in it. This isn't over. No. Now it finally starts.
Emily,
If this is about Sophia, legal has the evidence.
it's not about Sophia.
Then what is it?
I'm sorry. I should have believed you 3 years ago.
You should have asked.
I was angry. The IPO, the leak, the pressure.
No! Don't dress betrayal as pressure.
You're right.
You didn't just divorce me, you erased me.
I didn't know.
You didn't want to know.
When I found your notes, your bank record, I realized I built my pride on your silence.
My silence was love. Your silence was cowardice.
I deserve that.
You deserve worse.
Did you come back to punish me?
I came back for what I built.
And me?
You are not the prize anymore.
Is Nathan the reason you survived?
No. I am.
Do you love him?
That's none of your business.
I know.
Then stop asking questions you lost the right to ask. Hi, Nathan.
Em, the investment dinner starts in an hour.
Em?
People who believe me earn the right to call me that.
I lost her before I even knew who she was.
Miss Carter, your MedLink AI call was brilliant.
The team did the work. I only saw what others ignored.
She says that when she's being modest.
Painful, isn't it?
What?
Watching your ex-wife shine with another man's name behind her.
Nathan didn't make her powerful.
Don't be naive. Men like Nate don't mentor women for free.
Stop!
You really think she got here alone?
How do you spot the risk so early?
I've seen Heisenberg seen applause with users before. I've seen companies confuse applause with users before.
She's using your story to build herself.
No. But she survived my story and built herself anyway.
You're defending her now?
I'm telling the truth.
To founders who refuse to disappear.
She wants everyone to forget she was just your wife.
Emily never needed a man to make her powerful.
Then maybe everyone should remember who saved you first.
What does that mean?
You'll hear it tonight.
Years ago, Ryan almost lost everything. No office, no investors, no hope. Someone stayed by him. Someone sent money anonymously. Someone introduced him to his first investor.
Was it her?
I never wanted credit. I only wanted you to succeed. But now some people are rewriting history.
Do you want me to stop this?
No, let her finish. Ryan, before you believe anyone else, remember who saved you first.
Sophia,
Yes?
what was the account number?
What?
The anonymous transfer. What were the last 4 dimmels?
It was years ago.
What was the first investor's name?
Ryan knows.
What coffee did he ask for in that first meeting?
This is childish.
No. It's memory. What was the title of the first pitch deck?
Why would that matter?
Because the person who prepared Ryan for that meeting would know.
You're trying to humiliate me.
You did that yourself when you claimed someone else's life.
Ryan, revise page 6. Investor may ask about retention. Sent from my old account. 3 nights before his seed meeting.
I remember that question.
Emails can be faked!
So can tears. That's why I brought the bank record too. I brought the bank record too.
The money came from selling my mother's necklace.
How many years have you been lying to me? Sophia, answer me. How many years have you been lying?
Ryan, she's manipulating old documents. Then explain the account number.
I don't remember details from 5 years ago.
You remembered enough to take credit.
This is the email I sent before Ryan's first seed meeting. This is the investor's reply. This is the calendar invite. And this is the receipt from selling my mother's necklace.
I thought you never cared about the company.
I cared until it cost me everything. She's making herself look like a martyr.
No, she's showing Shridits.
Miss Lane, did you ever transfer money to the company?
I supported Ryan emotionally. Support is not theft, but stealing someone's sacrifice is. You were his wife. You were supposed to help him. And you were supposed to tell the truth.
Did you know Emily sold her mother's necklace?
I knew she had one.
Did you let me believe the money came from you?
I only wanted you to know I was there for you. You weren't there. You arrived after the building was already standing.
Emily built the foundation. I gave the credit to someone else.
Ryan, I loved you.
You loved what I became.
If I go down, I'm taking both of you of me. Then bring everything you have. Ryan, don't do this in front of everyone.
You plan to announce our wedding in front of everyone.
Because I believed in us.
You believed in my name.
He's confused. Emily poisoned him against me. I only brought proof. Use of the poison. Are you really choosing your ex-wife over me?
I'm choosing the truth. The engagement is canceled. Sophia Lane will no longer represent Blackwood Tech or my family.
After everything I did for you?
Everything you did was built on someone else's pain.
You can't throw me away.
You threw away your own place when you framed Emily.
I was scared. She came back powerful, and everyone looked at her like she mattered. I mattered before I came back powerful. You ruined my life! No, I interrupted the lie you were living. You think this makes you noble? No, it makes me free.
Sophia, leave.
Gladly. If I can't have him, she can't have the company.
A complaint Greed Capital manipulated the acquisition through an altered contract.
This could remove Miss Carter immediately.
This is absurd.
Emily came back angry. Maybe she crossed a line. You sound very prepared. I'm concerned for the company. You mean the company you tried to frame twice? I was never charged.
Not yet.
The complaint includes a contract copy with modified voting rights.
Mrs. Carter, can you explain?
I approve the acquisition with the board. I can testify.
Sit down, Ryan.
Emily.
This time, I'll save myself. But documents don't care about speeches. Good. Neither do I.
Do you have original records?
More than that. I have version history, electronic signature trails, legal backups, and server time stakes.
Every contract generated by Reed Capital is archived automatically. Every edit has a user ID.
Pulling archive now.
Archives can be modified by someone with legal admin access, which you don't have.
Then why are you looking at me? Because you stole a folder last night, but you didn't steal the system.
You saw her?
Cameras did. The forged version was created after Sophia Lane left the banquet. You should have learned I document everything. Let's connect the pattern. This is a performance. No. A performance is crying on stage while claiming someone else's sacrifice. 3 years ago, the first leak used my old account. Last week, the second leak used my investor account. Both attacks depended on one thing, making Ryan believe I was disposable.
I did.
Yes. Then came the media story. Vengeful ex-wife, then the fake savior speech, then the forged contract.
All files trace back to devices connected to Miss Lane's team.
My team acted without my knowledge. Your voice message says otherwise.
Use Emily's account. She already looked guilty once.
That's enough!
You all loved me when I protected the company image!
You protected yourself.
Miss Lane, you are under formal investigation for fraud, evidence tampering, and corporate sabotage.
Say something!
I should have said something 3 years ago, not now.
Emily took everything from me!
No. I took back what was mine.
You were nothing!
Then why did you spend years trying to erase me?
Ryan! Emily!
Goodbye, Sophia.
Ms. Carter, would you consider leading Blackwood Tech?
I know many of you are scared. Are there going to be layoffs?
Are there going to be layoffs?
I will cut lies before I cut people.
Projects built only for applause are gone. Fake growth is gone. Empty celebrity campaigns are gone. But real product teams stay.
What about the original user platform?
We rebuild it. That was the heart of Blackwood Tech.
The heart you design.
This company forgot why users came. We're going to remember.
The board proposed Ms. Carter as co-CEO, effective after formal approval.
I support the proposal.
You don't have to perform humility.
I'm not performing. I'm admitting the truth.
Which truth?
Emily was always the better founder.
That doesn't erase what happened.
I know.
Good.
Miss Carter, this arrived for you.
Emily?
My mother's necklace.
I found it after it changed hands twice. I wanted it back where it belonged.
Some things can be returned. Some things can't.
I know. But I'll return everything I can.
Schedule the press conference. I'll accept the co-CEO role.
You found it. I traced it through 2 auctions and 1 private collector.
Why?
Because it was yours. Because I should have known what it meant.
You know now because the receipt saved your company.
No. I know now because I finally listened.
Listening after destroying someone is not a gift, Ryan.
I know.
My mother wore this the day she opened her first store. She told me, never sell your name for love.
And you sold it for me.
I sold it because I believed in us.
I didn't deserve that.
No, you didn't.
I can't return 3 years. I can't return what I made you lose.
Then don't pretend this fixes us.
I'm not asking for forgiveness tonight.
Then what are you asking for?
A chance to return everything I can. Respect, credit, your place in the company.
My place was never yours to give back.
You're right. It was yours. I just stood in the way. The board wants your answer by morning.
About co-CEO?
Yes.
I'm accepting.
Good.
Not because you support it, because I earned it.
I know.
Schedule the press conference. Tomorrow, they hear my name first.
Blackwood Tech officially appoints Emily Carter as co-CEO.
Miss Carter, are you here to punish your ex-husband?
I'm here to rebuild a company I helped create.
But for years, no one knew your role.
That is why I'm standing here today. Do you blame Mr. Blackwood? Blame is easy. Documentation's better.
That's her favorite answer.
Mr. Blackwood, do you support this appointment?
Fully.
Even after everything between you two?
Especially after everything. I was wrong about Emily. The company was wrong about Emily.
Miss Carter, who are you now? The ex-wife? The investor? The co-CEO?
I am the founder they forgot.
What changes first? We stop selling image. We build product. We stop chasing applause. We earn users.
And Sophia Lane?
Legal will handle Sophia. I have a company to lead.
Reed Capel will back her plan.
And your personal relationship with Mr. Blackwood?
My personal life will not be the headline of my professional work.
It shouldn't have been before.
Good. Then we're learning. Today I'm also announcing the Carter Women's Venture Fund.
Still working?
That used to be your line.
I remember you working while I slept.
Do you? Or do you remember it now because the evidence is on paper?
Both. I spoke to the board. If needed, I'll step back from operations.
Don't perform sacrifice.
I'm not.
Then why say it?
Because I don't want power if it keeps from yours.
My power doesn't depend on you moving aside.
I know. I'm trying to learn how to stand beside you.
Standing beside me is not a reward for guilt.
Then tell me what it is.
Respect without panic. Support without control. Apology without expectation.
I can do that.
Can you do it when I disagree with you?
Yes.
When I lead?
Yes.
Can I earn a place beside you again?
You don't get to lead this time.
I'm not asking to.
And you don't get to rush me. I won't.
I won't.
Then start by being useful. Review the product rebuild memo by morning.
That's all?
For tonight?
Yes, Miss Carter.
Good. You're learning. This time, I choose myself first.
Mrs. Carter? Yes? I'm in your first investment batch. I wanted to say thank you.
You earned that place.
Co-found my counter kicked me out and told Invest I was emotional. I almost quit.
Did you build the product?
Yes.
Did you understand the customers?
Better than he did. Then don't let someone else narrate your value.
How did you survive it?
At first, badly. Then honestly. Then loudly.
The hall is full. You ready?
Almost.
You know, whatever you choose after this, career or love, don't choose from fear. You're quiet today.
I'm practicing support without control.
Good. Keep practicing.
Did you review the memo?
Yes. Your product rebuild plan is right. I added notes, not objections.
Progress.
I'm trying.
I'm trying.
Are you nervous, Miss Carter?
For the first time, I'm not walking out as someone's wife. I'm walking out as myself.
Please welcome the founder of Carter Women's Venture Fund, Emily Carter.
"3 years ago, I left New York with one suitcase, one notebook, and no name anyone cared to remember. I had been called a wife, an ex-wife, a suspect, a social climber, but before all of that, I was a builder. I helped build a company. Then I was erased from its story.
This is powerful.
For a long time, I thought being erased meant I disappeared. I was wrong. It only meant I had to write louder. Carter Women's Venture Fund will invest in women who were pushed out, talked over, underestimated, and told they were too emotional to lead. Betrayal is not the end, and love should never cost a woman her name. Today, I am not here as Ryan Blackwood's ex-wife. I am here as Emily Carter. And this fund is for every woman who built something in silence and is finally ready to be heard.
This time, let me stand beside you.
Then keep up.
I will.
Emily, investors are waiting.
I'm coming. I once helped build his empire. Now, I build my own.